Yo, what up? This your boy Logical Sports Perspectives. You know, coming at y'all with a different video. I'm gonna be making these type of videos too. I'm talking about real sports. So you know what I'm saying. Before we get started, y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Help me out. Let's get this thing going, man. But I want to touch on the fact that you know this the LeBron argument that everybody always have when it comes to him and how good he is and where he's at on the Mount Rushmore or whatever. But and people, how they just can't let go of, what I'm saying, Jordan. And you're not supposed to let go of Jordan. You're not supposed to let go of Kobe. Like, I'm a Bulls fan. Always been a Bulls fan. So, I'm that age to where I was there. I was watching the TV when MJ did that up and under, when he switched it from the right hand to the left, I think, on the Lakers in the finals, and they won the championship and all. I mean, you can't duplicate those feelings we had back then. You can't. The nostalgia, you can't duplicate it. And just people. The reason why people be having GOAT arguments because people don't define the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Like, I'm not going to no other. I'm out of this definition. Who is the greatest player for the NBA or for the game of basketball? Period. That took the game to the greatest. That took the game to another level. It's Michael Jordan. Period. It's Michael Jordan. Period. Like the greatest player and innovator of the game, who most people try to be like, and who transcended. He was transcended. That when he came along, that was the turning point. Like, it's Michael Jordan. So I'm not talking about the GOAT. But in that definition, the greatest player for the game of basketball and the NBA. But hear me what I'm saying. The greatest player for the game that took the game to the next level. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying this is a different definition to what this is the definition that I think people mostly argue. Who is the best player on the court playing basketball? You see, that's a different definition. Like, who does the most things on the court? Like, when this person on the team, they have the most usage rate, they have the most responsibility, and when the team has success, they are the bulk, the mass majority bulk of the reason of what happened on the court. See, that's a different. I'm not even gonna go into that, but the definition I'm talking about, this is what I want people to start doing. Like, define what definition you talking about. Like, right now, Michael Jordan is the greatest player for the game of basketball. Transcend the nostalgia. No feelings can ever duplicate that move. That when he hit all the threes against Portland, like that, it will never be duplicated. Never again. He's the greatest player for the game. But I'm gonna speak on LeBron right quick. About LeBron these last games when he took on Giannis and played great defense on Giannis, led the Lakers to a win. Took on Kawhi, took Kawhi head up, and led he took over. Like, he just took over, and then he wanted to make a statement. Like, I knew he could have do that by just looking at him, but I don't know what it is why people can't see these type things, but they do the same thing. When I wake up and turn on the TV and see what happened on Fox Sports 1 or ESPN. Remember when LeBron took teams deep in the playoffs? It was when he won with Miami. Oh man, Dwayne Wade taught him how to win. Dwayne Wade had a championship before him, and Dwayne Wade taught, like, really. We forget about him taking Boobie Gibson and all those Mo Williams and them boys to the championship against the Spurs. He wasn't winning. He wasn't spearheading those guys, but and then when he did some things with the Cavs again. And matter of fact, when he was with Miami, when they actually won the championship, they were saying, oh man, Ray Allen saved him with that shot. He did some things with Cavs, and they're playing against a great Golden State Warriors team without Kevin Love, without Kyrie Irving. And he was winning games like with just Dellavedova on the team and somebody else, but he didn't have nobody. And LeBron was just making great things happen. It was, I look on ESPN. Oh, you see that Dellavedova? Oh man, what a great player he is. Dellavedova, like y'all see a trend, like. And this morning on ESPN, after LeBron James defended Kawhi, defended Giannis, did y'all see Avery Bradley? Oh my God, he just took over what's going on? I'm gonna do an analogy. You can't have an engine, right? You get a car and you got a Hemi. This Hemi pushes this car to do things that cars just can't do. You just got a Hemi V8 and you knew it was powerful when you got it. And it's something that you never thought, the power of that engine in that car, and it spearheads that car. And for years, that car has just been powerful for you. Anything you wanted to do, you mud bogging in it and everything. And then you just loving that car. And then it has a certain amount of power. It's this hill that you always jump at a certain speed. But then you put a component on the car. You put some kind of component that helps that V8 with better gas mileage and give it a little bit more torque. And then you beat your time that day because of that part. You beat your time by a little, but that Hemi been strong. But you could put components that's going to enhance it. But you see what I'm saying about LeBron? Like, you interchange parts, you interchange coaches at all times. You interchange players, you interchange shooters. Like, you can't pick up Avery Bradley in the offseason and be like, okay, yeah, that's a good fit for a LeBron team. He's 3-and-D. And then, all of a sudden, after the All-Star break, he has a game where he actually hits the threes and he plays the defense on Patrick. Like, he took the team to the victory at that point, or did he just do his job around LeBron that he was supposed to do it like that? I just don't get it, man. Y'all, somebody enlighten me, man. Please enlighten me. Like, what? You could put another 3-and-D player, and if they do their job around LeBron, it's gonna be the same outcome. Like, I don't understand it, man. But I just want to touch on some facts today, man. In the comment sections, man, do y'all see the same thing I'm seeing? Like, pick a guy to do his job, and one game out of the season he do the job exactly how you would think he would do it, and then he was supposed to do it, and then he carried LeBron after that. Like, come on, man. They picked up the Heat picked up Ray Allen. Like, man, LeBron is going to have us in the finals, man. We need somebody who's going to hit a clutch shot, man. When we need, because they might collapse on LeBron. Okay, Ray Allen does his job and hit the clutch three, and he did his job. But y'all comment on it, man. Let me know something, man. But Logical Sports Perspective. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Holla at me.